Ne? Utasmile tu. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Zalina Aima. For those who are new, for the returning subscribers, welcome back, and thank you much for always coming back to watch my videos. So today, from the topic below, you can see, you know what I'll be talking about. I'll be talking about cancer awareness, and I'm telling you how we discovered my mom had cancer and how the journey has been for us up to this moment. So if you've not subscribed to this channel, please consider subscribing, share with your friends, and give it a thumbs up. Remember to click that notification bell so whenever I post, you don't get to miss any video. So stay tuned and let's get into the video. So guys, this is what happened. My mom fell ill in around June. So she went to the hospital, and I don't want to mention names, but this is a public hospital in Mombasa. So she went to the hospital and she saw a doctor. Yes, she explained what she was feeling. What they did, they decided to do an H. pylori test. So at first they diagnosed her with H. pylori and ulcers. So they gave her the medication and asked her to come back home. So she used the medication, but she wasn't improving much. She went back to the hospital. They still conducted the same test. They told her it's still H. pylori. She just take her medication and check on her diet. So she did that, but since she was on leave, she decided to travel to western part of Kenya to go and visit her sisters and all that. So when she went home, the pain wasn't reducing or going away. She would use all the strong painkillers, but nothing was happening. So she decided the pain got too much. So she decided to go to the hospital around there. When she went to the hospital, they did not find they did not find what the problem was. So they sent her to another hospital, that is an hospital in Eldoret. So when she went to the hospital, she was admitted there for quite some time, and this is where I feel bad and I feel disappointed in that hospital. And it is a big private hospital in Eldoret. If you live in Eldoret, I know you can guess and you can tell which hospital I'm talking about, because it's a very big private hospital in Eldoret. So my mom went there. She was admitted. They said they'll try and find out what the problem was. And remember, this time, time is running, time is moving, and no one has discovered what was ailing her. There's even one doctor who went ahead and said her pain is psychological. That is how our doctors these days can be negligent. One of them said her pain is psychological. There's another one who said you can't be treated in the hospital. Maybe you should go and find some other form of treatment. Imagine a doctor telling you that, some other forms of treatment. Maybe you go to a pastor and get prayed for, or maybe you go and see a witch doctor or something. That's what the doctor told the mom. So when my mom was admitted to that hospital, they said they'll do a surgery to find out maybe the pain was from the previous surgery she had back in 2009. And so they did. They told her it was her flesh that was pulling, so that's why she had that severe stomach pain. But once they did the surgery, the pain did not go away. Actually, it got worse. And she had gone to the theater, came back, the painkillers were not working, the pain was getting worse. But my word and my problem was, and still is, this hospital said the pain would go away. They said they've discovered the problem and they've done everything possible. She won't be in pain anymore. She'll get healed. And imagine all that was a lie. And what happened again? They went ahead and deducted 600,000 from her NHIF, and they had done nothing. Even when you look at the surgery, I don't know the name of the surgery, but it was as tiny to stitch it, like one stitch 4 times. So I wondered, what did they do? So my mom was still admitted there. She was still in pain. So she would communicate sometimes she wouldn't communicate. So she said, hey, this is getting too much. I'm not getting the cure. I'm not feeling any better, or all that. So after visiting 3 hospitals in Western, none of them also discovered what the problem was. And remember, as you know, cancer is a disease that progresses as time goes by. So the more you delay, the more it's killing the patient. So my dad and I decided to get mom from Western and bring her to Mombasa. We came and went back to the same public hospital where she was diagnosed with the H. pylori. The reception wasn't good, so we decided no, let's just try a private hospital. We went to a certain private hospital here in Mombasa, and the doctors tried their best to try and find out what was causing that much pain. The pain was, have you ever seen someone in so much pain? You're not the one in pain, but you feel the pain. You as a caregiver, you as a person who is staying with the patient who is in pain. So my mom was in so much pain, and she was just helpless. We could just look at her, we don't know what to do. She had gotten all the painkiller injection, but none is working. And guys, in case you get any pain, please don't ignore it. If you go to a certain hospital and you feel like they've not diagnosed you with, they've not treated you, feel free to change. Go to other hospitals and try and find out what is happening. So we stayed in Pandya. Sorry, I did want to mention the hospital name, but anyway, I've mentioned, so it is fine. We stayed in the hospital for 2 weeks, and at this time the doctors were still trying to investigate what was. So guys, as I was saying, we went to this private hospital in Mombasa, and at least we got the answers. At least we had a diagnosis. At least we had a way forward. So the doctors at this private hospital sent my mom to theatre. They decided to go and try and find out what was causing the pain that she was in. So after the surgery, we waited for quite some time. That was like a week, and eventually we got the results. They were not the best results. They were not what we were expecting, but we were glad. At least we have discovered the problem and maybe to start the treatment as soon as possible. So once we got that, we decided to discharge mom immediately and try and seek. We were advised to go to the cancer center in Mombasa, and that's where we went to. And they did all the tests. They tried and made sure her body was strong enough to start chemo and all that. So after the doctor discovered she was fit to start the chemo, we were put to chemo, and we were supposed to go for 6 sessions, and so far we've gone for 2, and so far so good. She's doing well. You see her. She's doing well, she's strong, she's fighting. As I told you from the beginning of the video, I know we are going to win this. It's not an easy journey, it's not an easy battle, but we are fighting, I know we'll make it. With God, all is possible. And again, in case you have any pain that is not decreasing, it's not yani pain haiishi. It is so hard to explain, but pain haiishi, please don't ignore it. And if you visit any hospital and you don't feel comfortable, please try and seek other medical attention. So that is what has been happening. That is why I've not been able to post a video, but we thank God we are doing good. So far so good. She's fine. I'll be showing you our third chemotherapy, then I'll be showing you what we usually do, what we usually go through. And yeah, I know with you guys the journey will be smooth, and please just leave a comment, like, and share with your friends. I know she'll be here. I'm going to show you how she looks now. She's strong, you won't even tell, but yeah. Thank you guys, so far so good. As I told you, she's here, and we've done 2 sessions. You can see she's strong, she's fighting, she's a fighter, she's strong. So just have to yes, you see, yeah, she's strong, she's fighting. We are yet to go for our 3rd session, which will be next week on Monday. I'll be taking you through with us for this third session. But all in all, you can say she's shining. She's very shining, she's a warrior, she's happy. Hajakubali niweke chini, and we as a family, we are also strong. Hajakubali niweke chini. Our lives are moving on as they were. As much as it's not, we won't say it is the same, but at least we are trying to make it as the same as possible. Kama hiyo. Yeah, thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe. Come with us to this journey. I know we shall win. I know we shall become victors. Yes. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Please leave a comment, say a word of prayer for us, just encourage us, and in case you know anyone who is battling the same, you know they can come across this video. Please just leave a good comment and a good prayer for them, and to give someone good. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up and share with your friends. This is cancer awareness. In case you're in any pain, don't ignore. Go to the doctor. If they don't treat you as you need, please just seek other medical attention. Till next time, see you. So sorry, bye. Bye.